Alright, we're out here at 11840 Bremen Point in Peyton, scoping the main sewer line from a clean out here in the crawl space. You can see we've got outside venting there, but the crawl space is where we're working from here. We go into a 3-inch PVC cleanout, and that immediately transitions to what appears to be ABS. And it is 4-inch. I got ahead of myself a little bit. I'm going to zero the foot reading there that you see on the bottom left of your screen to give us a better indication of how long this line is. Alright, so we will zero there. Perfect. So you see that zero reading in the bottom left of your screen. Now right there, that appears to have a kind of a hump up from the bottom, which would indicate there was a rock in the way when the excavators laid the pipe and then backfilled on top of it. You may be able to hear a toilet flushing there. We'll be able to actually see that here shortly. There we go. That will help us you see the picture suddenly got a lot clearer due to the fact that we were able to rinse that camera lens off. Now, I believe this is our connection to the city main at 53 feet 4 inches. Once that water stops running, we'll be able to get a little clearer look at exactly what we're seeing here. But I do believe this is the city tap. I'll pause the recording until this flow of water stops, and then we'll pull back nice and slow and just observe if there are any issues in the line that we missed on the way out. Okay, so that flow of water has stopped, and we are actually in the city main here at 55 feet. So you'll be able to see us pull up out of the city main, and you can see that transition. Good sound connections there. No concern as far as the quality of the pipe at this point. So this material here is SDR 35, which is still a PVC product, but it's just a different material than what we have here in the crawl space, which is Schedule 40 PVC. The green color is the biggest indicator of the type of pipe it is. And there you see a joint in the straight sections of pipe. Once again, nice tight connection. There again, another joint, nice and tight. So there's another fitting. We make a sizable, as you can see, we're kind of looking down now at that fitting. Make a fairly sizable elevation drop here, and that's just in an effort to make it down, you know, from the level the home was built at to the level of the main sewer line in the street. And here, of course, we level out once again, and then here's another spot. Maybe that is the same spot that we saw earlier, where the pipe excuse me, is laying on top of something solid, be it a rock or something of that nature. That well, I guess we're seeing a few more places now. Actually, this whole piece of pipe is, so you can see the stuff flowing over that little hump. There, once again, another little hump, and this is only 11 feet 2 inches out, so I'm suspecting it's probably under the driveway. Just a further note, the pipe is not fractured, which is good. It's just, at this point, it is just basically sort of pressed into the shape that it has assumed, and didn't actually crack. Like I said, that's a good thing. Here you can see what the pipe should look like in its circular shape, as opposed to those few spots there with the slight humps in them. There we have a few more connections, which they look great, nice and tight. So here's that, I mentioned ABS there earlier. So the black pipe is the ABS. You can definitely see the stark difference between the black and the green there. Pretty safe to assume the transition happens outside the wall of the crawl space here.